Hi everybody, it's Diane. I'm working on some fun journal cards for my journals with the maps on the covers. It's kind of a Somerset inspired. I haven't done a Somerset inspired video in a while, but this is the image. It's got some music and map and these ladies that are tinted, and I just thought it was a really fun combination. So I made a note on there that to try coloring Tim Holtz dolls and putting them on a map. So that's what we're doing today. Now the Tim Holtz dolls are glossy. So I painted this one first, and I'm using my Arteza markers, my watercolor markers, water brush. I don't use them very much. It's called Real Brush Pen by Arteza. And the paint is in there. So I thought it was a good time to try using them. So I painted this guy, and then I was busy cutting backgrounds and getting out more supplies and things, and I realized that the color almost completely faded off. So I did another coat. I can see the color drying on his pants, but it's been several minutes, probably at least 10-15 minutes, and the color, some of the color is still there. It's faded, but it's not as bright. But I just don't know if the color is going to be retained on this. I did these ladies with some bright colors. I gave them some cheeks, and they look like clowns, so I'm hoping that their cheeks fade. But I love the colors. And then I did this one in orange with some green accents. So I don't know how much they'll fade. I wondered about trying to just lightly sand one, so I think I'm going to do that. I don't want to rough her up too much, but I'm just going to try to sand off some of the gloss, and maybe it will retain some of the color better. I'm going to paint her coat. It's a fur coat, but it's going to be a green fur coat. It's moldering. I have plenty of ephemera for these journals, but I did want to try this. And since it has map in the background, I thought I would just go ahead and make them for these journals. Now the brightness is coming out more. It's a thick coat with a wide belt there. Okay, lots of bright color there. There's a lot of green and orange on some of these map backgrounds, so I'm going to give her an orange blouse. And I'll try painting her stockings orange. They're kind of dark. And I think I'll give her a yellow hat. She's got this little can. I don't know if it's, maybe it's just a shiny purse, but it looks like a tin can. I think it's a purse made of metal. So I have several dolls colored. Well, I didn't do this gentleman. I want to do him. This is a pale blue. I need to use brighter or darker colors because they fade. Oh, I noticed this cap is missing and the brush is dried up, which makes me sad. When I opened up my pouch here, and oh, here's the cap. But too late now. Oh, I was gonna do this. It's sheer color, so you can still see the details of the clothing. Because it would look pretty weird if you couldn't see the wrinkles where the limbs are bent, and the lapels and pockets and things like that. He's got a little flower on his lapel, so I'll add a bright color there. Looks like he's got a little tiny piece of pocket square poking out of his pocket, so we'll add some color there. You see all kinds of details when you're painting it that you wouldn't have noticed. For example, where'd those ladies go? The ladies with the bright pink. How many feet do you see in this picture? I don't know where her other foot is. It's got a blue jacket. I will give him... Oh, I thought this was brown, but it says grape. But it's a brownish purple, so I think it'll be okay. And I'll give him a purple tie to match his pants. And bright pink flower. And pocket square. His shirt can be light blue. And his hat can be yellow, I guess. He looks very dapper. Now I'm just going to let him dry a little bit, and I'm going to work on decorating my cards. So I took some vintage index cards. They're discolored, you know, they're turning yellow, so they're old. And I cut maps to fit on the blank side of them. I want the line side for journaling. So I've already done that. I had a variety of map pages that were partial pages or fragile pages that I wouldn't use as a page in a journal, and cut them to go on these cards. I have a variety of pieces here, butterflies, and just little embellishment pieces to add. I'm going to glue the butterfly wings to his back. And then I'll glue this black arrow down because it's a little bit behind him. I just put him so that it looks like he's standing on this little map key box. So if you have maps, old maps, or new maps, or digital maps that you can print off, and Tim Holtz dolls or other black and white photos, like out of books or magazines, or digitals, maybe you'll try this. Let me know if this looks like something you would want to try. So this could go into a pocket, and then you can take it out and write on the back. Which one should I put this lady with the green outfit on? I like her on that one. These are Tim Holtz butterflies from one of his ephemera packs. This one is a digital from a Dreams Etc. kit, an ephemera kit. Look for my numbers. I don't want the 5. There's a 5 in that number. Don't think I want to add a number since there's a number there already. So I'm running low on arrows. I should cut another supply. I mean, there's a lot of brackets in there, and there are some arrows, but a lot of white ones. I could color one because I like the shape and the size of that one. I got this box at Hobby Lobby half price last week when my daughter and I went up there, and I should have gotten two. What color do I want to do that arrow? How about orange? I don't think I have orange in this box. Okay, let's figure out our arrangement here. I'm going to glue the wings to her. You can still see white through that orange. I didn't cover it completely. It just looks like a faded arrow. And it looks like the color is staying. This has faded quite a bit, but you can still see that it is colored some. And did I? Yeah, I sanded her, so hopefully that color will stay. And if not, that's okay. I still have cute little journal cards that are black and white. That wing went askew. There we go. I like that one. I like the colors in that. All right, let's do this gentleman. I had him sitting on this bar here, and I thought he's big and bold, and the map is black and white, so I thought it was a good time to use that blue bracket. What do I want to do to the blue bracket? Maybe I'll ink the edge a little bit. Oh, maybe not with the black soot. I think that's dried up. Don't want it to be super black. I think that's good enough. I'm not going to give him wings. Maybe he's a traveling salesman. The sticker says contents, merchandise. And I think that's good enough. So my daughter and I went to the AT&T store in our valley and had the boys with us. I'm on my daughter's phone plan, and they switched their plan. We still have Apple phones, but they switched to AT&T. We had to get new phones to do it, and they switched to AT&T because they could save a lot of money on the monthly bill. So they did this. I wasn't there when they did it, and she texted me and told me what was happening. So anyway, the phones were coming in the mail. So got the phones. She took me yesterday to AT&T, our local AT&T, because they got all this done they did the trade-in at Sam's Club. But they were told they could go to the local AT&T to transfer our information. So that's what we did. We went there. And my phone had to be updated before they could do the transfer. So we were waiting for that to happen. And then she said it was going to take a while, so it was past dinner time. I was very hungry because I ate hardly anything for lunch. So she said we could just go get some dinner or something and then come back while it was uploading. Uploading. So right next door to the AT&T store is an Arby's, so we had to go through the drive-thru. Got in our car, went through the drive-thru, got our food, and then went back into the parking lot and sat in the car and ate. It was delicious because I was hungry. So then we went back inside the AT&T store, and the girl there that was working on my phone, she seemed pretty miffed. And she said, accusingly, well, we didn't make much progress because you didn't give me your password before you left. Well, you told me to leave, and you didn't ask me for my password. So, I didn't apologize for leaving without giving her the password because she didn't ask me for it. I mean, I didn't answer her back at all. I didn't say anything. But she just wasn't a very nice person. I really felt like we were putting her out because it was, by the time we finished, and it's not even done really, my son-in-law has to come over on his day off to help me finish it up. But everything's transferred onto the new phone, but I still can't use it. And by then, it was time for them to close. So I really felt like we were putting her out, that was the vibe she was giving us. And sometimes she tried to be nicer and kind of make a joke or something, but the whole vibe just wasn't very friendly. And my daughter felt it too. It wasn't me just being sensitive. Because sometimes I don't know. I am super sensitive. But anyway, I have to wait now for Justin to be able to come over. She said if you have any problems, she told me to go online and finish doing what I had to do, which of course I couldn't do. Was not able to do what they said I could do. But she said I could come back the next day, today, and they would help me. And my daughter and I said, we're not going back there. They're just kind of free-floating there. And that's okay. They have butterfly wings. I don't want him on there, underneath them, because he's looking up. Looks like he's looking up under their skirt. We can't have that. I think we'll use that somehow. I like the colors. It goes with their dresses. So first of all, your cheeks are still bright pink. That's okay. We'll just go with it. First of all, we will add the wings. Maybe I'll put it up here. So that one's a cute one. I have 4. If I put 1 in each signature, I need 6. But I haven't painted any more. I don't know how much you want to watch. But I want to finish them while I have everything out, so I'm just going to keep going. I already did prepare 6 backgrounds, plus an extra one that I can just keep in my stash. How about this lady? She can sit on Australia. Her clothes are all dark, so I think I'm just going to glue her on without painting her. The paint doesn't show up as well on the dark clothes. I've got these tiny little letters. Guess I'll call that good for now. I'm not sure. I was thinking about taking a black marker and even either doing faux stitching around or just draw a line around the edges of these cards, because I think it needs something. I love this map. This came out of a Bible, an old Bible, and it was, I think somebody sent it to me in a Happy Mail, actually. And it's too fragile to like fold into a book or anything, so I thought that was a good one to cut up for this purpose. Her orange dress blends into that, so I'll have to put something behind her. I have some textured cardstock here that might work. I think I'll punch a shape out of that. Wonder if that oval punch would work. Yeah, I think so. Could use one of these larger numbers on her. There's a lot of space on this piece because she's small. Okay, we're just going to go with this. I like it. I have to have her ready to go so I know exactly where to place that oval. Okay, I have 6 done now. That's enough for the journals that I'm making. So I'll just make another one with this after I turn the camera off. I can't even pick things up off of this mat. This mat is so nasty now. Oh, he's the same dude that I used, just a bit different size. I like that couple, or not couple, the mother and child. That one looks cute. So maybe I'll use that one on that card. But this is what we have from our session today. I didn't sand her, but her color is staying on there. Let's try taking an extra small Pitt pen, and I'm going to try just faux stitching. This pen isn't very wet, so I'm going to do a messy line because I can go over it. I don't think the extra small is working here. It's both very, very tiny and a little dry. So I move to medium. I think that helps a lot. This map is a road map, so it's very, very, very busy. Lots of little details, so the black marker isn't showing up as much on this one. I wonder if I need something bolder for this one because it's black and white, but I don't want to make it too bold. I guess this is good enough. This is another piece of that road map. One more. Okay, now I have 6 journaling cards done and ready for the journals that I'm working on. I hope that you enjoyed this little project, and I hope you'll give it a try. Let me know if you do. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Have a creative day today. Bye-bye.